Welcome back to Write with Delight. Today I want to talk to you about editing and revising. It's a very important step in the writing process, and unfortunately, sometimes it gets overlooked. I have a couple acronyms to share with you about how to make editing and revising much easier. Editing and revising are two very different things. When you edit your writing, the goal is to make it right. You're making sure that your writing is absolutely correct and there are no mistakes. The acronym CUPS can help you when you are editing. The C in CUPS stands for capitalization. You want to make sure that you are capitalizing proper nouns, so specific people, places, and things. You also want to make sure that you capitalize titles. You want to capitalize the pronoun I, and also make sure that you're capitalizing the beginning of sentences. The U in CUPS stands for usage of nouns and verbs. You want to make sure that your nouns and verbs all agree, especially if you're talking about a singular noun or a plural noun, and also your tenses. If you're writing everything in past tense, you want to make sure all your nouns, all your verbs are past tense. You don't want to fluctuate between present tense nouns and past tense verbs. You want to make sure it all matches. The P in CUPS stands for punctuation. Make sure that you have some sort of punctuation at the end of every sentence, whether that's a period, a question mark, an exclamation point. And the same goes for when you're using quotations. Make sure you have the quotation, the comma to separate it from the rest of the sentence. Punctuation is just so important in writing. And the final letter in the acronym CUPS is S. S stands for spelling. You want to make sure you're spelling everything correctly. Revising means to make your writing better. When you're revising an essay, it's a great idea to go back and reread everything you've written. The acronym ARMS can help you when you are revising your work. The A is to add details and description. Make sure when you're rereading your essay that you have as much detail and description as possible, especially if you've incorporated research. The R is to remove words or sentences that aren't needed. Sometimes we add in some extra words or extra ideas that are irrelevant to the main idea or the overall topic. Now would be a great time to remove them when you're revising. The M in ARMS stands for moving or changing words and sentence placement. Sometimes when you go back and you reread your work, you'll notice that certain words just don't work in the placement you've originally had them. And same thing with sentences. Sometimes you need to rearrange a sentence in a paragraph so it flows a lot better. The S in ARMS stands for substituting words for stronger ones. You want to choose really vivid, strong words to bring your writing to life. It also will help enhance your writing. When you are done writing, it is so important to go back and reread everything you wrote. Sometimes the act of rereading your essay or your writing clues you in on certain mistakes you may have made or certain areas you want to work on improving. Just remember, when you are editing, you're working to make your writing correct, and when you're revising, you're working to make your writing better. Remember the acronym CUPS when you're editing and the acronym ARMS when you're revising. I hope you found today's video helpful. Thank you for watching.